In today's breaking story, the Newsweek headline says Donald Trump reveals why he sounded strange during Elon Musk interview. And not only am I going to reveal the unbelievable excuse from the gaslighter in chief, but I also get to do a little bit of investigative reporting for you, and I'm going to expose the lie. Let's call it an Occupy Democrats exclusive. The story begins with his Truth Social post that reads, "My conversation with Elon last night was heard by a record audience and was really something special, as Elon himself is very special, and I thank him for such a strong endorsement. Unfortunately, because of the complexity of modern day equipment and cell phone technology, my voice was, in certain areas, somewhat different and strange. Therefore, we have put out an actual and perfect recording of the conversation. Enjoy." Donald Trump has many tells when he lies and exaggerates, and some of them are simple word choices like "believe me" and "many people." And in this case, you know he veered off into his delusional domain by using the word perfect. Well, his excuse for his odd and perhaps concerning voice tick is far from perfect, and I'm going to enjoy exposing him for you after unpacking some of the most entertaining commentary I found on the topic. We've already reported on mainstream media's reaction to the oddness, so now let's take a more satirical look from some of the greatest minds in comedy, and then Kamala Harris's epic comeback that also qualifies as a sarcastic gem. First up, the late night hosts deliver their unique brand of Trump karma.
Elon Musk interviewed former President Trump live last night on X, and however crazy you think it was crazier. What's going on with his voice? He sounds like a sugared up kid on Halloween who won't take out his plastic vampire teeth. I know you don't want to be called weird, but you gotta meet us halfway.
Meanwhile, during the interview with Musk, a lot of people thought Trump was slurring his words, also kind of whistling his words. This is real. Listen to this. We didn't die.
I want to close up Department of Education, move education back to the states, where states like Iowa, where states like Idaho, not every state will do great.
Oh my gosh. Not every state will do great. Can we get the guy some Fix-It-In? I don't know what's happening.
For some reason, Trump was slurring his words throughout. And many listeners said he sounded like Sylvester the Cat. Now, if that sounds like an exaggeration, listen to the actual audio.
We need smart people. He doesn't have that ability. You'll have some that won't do well, but they'll actually be forced to do better because it'll be a pretty bad situation.
Suffering succotash.
And what was Harris's epic response? Her Kamala HQ account reminded Trump on his very own Truth Social platform of his trolling of Ron DeSantis when he had his own failure on X/Twitter by resharing the post that read, "Wow, the DeSantis Twitter launch is a disaster. His whole campaign will be a disaster." Well played, Harris team. Well played. And now for my crack CSI investigation of Trump's claim that his lisp was because of bad audio. A technical glitch, he says. Let's do a before and after. This is what 16 million people heard live, followed by the sweetened audio that Trump published a day later.
It was at the lowest. You've seen the chart. It's become quite a famous chart.
Yeah.
But policies, it was at the lowest. You've seen the chart. It's become quite a famous policies.
Let's listen one more time.
It was at the lowest. You've seen the chart. It's become quite a famous chart. But policies, I had all these different policies. It was at the lowest. You've seen the chart. It's become quite a famous policies. I had all these different policies.
So why do I think Trump's audio was manipulated and his claim is a lie? Well, what if there was a second recording of the call from a third party in the room with their own phone? Technology that would have been independent from the glitches Trump claims. Well, there was. And the few seconds from that video reveals Trump turning the word something into something else. Please have a listen.
Biden actually did something that was impossible. Both sides hate him. Both sides. Yeah. That was a hard thing to do. Unification. Did something that was.
So Trump slurs his words. Why is this even important? First, when Trump lies, it's always important to call him out and let no lie go unpunished. And this represents a new level because it may involve AI technology. I have experience cleaning up my own words in a few seconds with a $5 a month AI tool. It is literally that easy. But I do it to cover up a slight speech impediment, not to cover up potential cognitive decline that could impact the entire world over the next 4 years. That possibility should be very concerning, and voters have the right to make informed decisions. And now I want to know what you think. Do you think Lispgate is a nothing burger or a sign of decline and or shady manipulation with technology? Please comment below. I'm Dan, and I'll see you next time. And until then, let's continue to occupy democracy together.